Hey, welcome to first week of April in New Jersey. Here, give you a quick overview of our gardens. I plan to start doing more videos, try to, help out stuff that I've been doing for years that seems to work. Being in South Jersey, we get a lot of clay, so I'll give you some ideas of how to fix that. But so this is it's 12 foot around, give you an idea. And we have 12 different dahlias coming. They're all dinner plate dahlias. And in the center is a Lagerfeld rose, so it's a purple rose. So this is the new addition that we added over the winter. As you see, new addition coming out here. I'm budding that out, and I'll show you there's a couple new areas that we're doing as well. So everything's coming in. Anything with a yellow flag is suspect, may have died or just a bit lazy getting up in the early spring. Like we're missing one agapanthus and another one over there. And a couple of our scabioshas either had died over the winter or they're just, again, slow. But we have a very eclectic, very odd collection of different type of plants. We have coneflowers, peonies. We have 10 different varieties of peonies. And then the phlox is coming in great. It's going to be beautiful this year. We have a lot of different roses. Our tulips are coming up. These were actually late winter planted bulbs that we put in. But as you see, spring is here. Hellebora is up. Our arch where we have two different roses. We have a James Galway and a Cancun. We also have two clematis on the inside, so it'll climb up as this rose has. We just put this in last year. Another clematis in the old wine rack. But as you see, we're building more stuff. So this is how we do a lot of it, especially around the fence lines and odd parts of our property. When we dig up the turf to put in a new garden, we basically berm up because of either roots or just sitting water. So we berm it up, and as time goes on, it breaks down to build a new garden. We've done that in the backyard as well. As you see in the distance, we put in red twig dogwoods along the back. I used to have a nursery garden here. I took all that out, and here's part of our irises. And then our new stainless steel bed, which we haven't figured out what we're going to do yet. But so far I think we've only lost maybe 7 plants. So considering what we have, it's actually pretty good. The bright greenish yellow mounds is actually oregano. One of our favorites is the candy corn spirea. This is what it looks like now. In the late winter, as the leaves start coming out, it's bright red. We have astilbes, through here, bee balm, new peonies I just put in. A lot of different varieties. We have 7 different varieties of daisies. One of the new things over here, we took out a lot of iris over here because this was filled with iris, and we now have a wisteria. This is an American variety, Amethyst Falls, so it is not nearly as invasive as most of the ones that people buy, which are Asian. So here's a new section. So we're going to blow out this garden over here. and we're gonna extend it all the way out. We already have plans for that. Here we have a few, like I said, some of the Scabioscia is, might be slow. We'll see. Also, some of my Delphinium is either not coming up or just slow. And unfortunately, I only have one allium left. They all died last year. We had a very dry, hot summer last year here. So it was not kind. We have a bunch of different sage all over the place. We have a lot of different catmint. This is a new one. It's a bridal wreath spirea. It's a lot of clustered white flowers. We have one over on that mound that we did, and then we've added just more and more. Let me cut through here. Rhododendrons. These are actually white. They got a little winter burn on them, and this is the the original one, which is, I got to cut that one branch out. This has got to be 30 plus years old at this point. But the roses are one of our favorite, because these are David Austin's that are over here. These were on the property for many years. This is a red one. That's a coral one in the middle, and then the last one is a climber with small red flowers on it. One of the interesting plants you could try is this is hummingbird mint. It is not the miniature versions. These get about 5 feet tall, with just clusters and clusters of flowers on it. The pollinators love these things. But yeah, this is going to turn into a good year. We've done a lot. Adding more and more. The dahlia garden, all the dahlias and other plants are being delivered today. So, and then we're going to expand this garden over here. The rock is because people have a tendency to, run over the plants in this garden. I had irises here for years, and they got run over 4 times. So we went up burying that rock goes about 2.5 feet down to try to stop people from running over our plants. And then knockout, which is our only knockout left. The other ones had the mutated virus, so that's the only one we have left. We got plants ready to go. I got more red twig dogwoods. One's going in the front, two more go in the back. We have 3 candy corn spirea that'll go in the front gardens. But yeah, this is the Asian lilies are coming up. Some more iris. I have multiple versions of iris ready to go. I have a blue iris. I have the variegated ones with the purple flowers. I have 2 boxes left of the Waldorf iris, which are these, and all the rest of them we have, like the ones in the pot, which are the purple, yellow, and white. And I've been trying to introduce more colors, because they just keep, as iris do, propagate, and they propagate fast. So I have some peach ones down there, yellow ones, deep red, and then I'm gonna add the blue ones. But yeah, this is our gardens. We have stuff in the back. We just did cut out the beds in the back last year and put rhododendron in the back. But yeah, everything's coming up. Grape hyacinths all over the place. We've been farming them for years, and just putting them wherever. But yeah, if anyone's in New Jersey and you want you want grape hyacinths or the Edith water iris, you know, send me a message. I got a lot of them. So, but yeah, this is gonna be a good year. You know, hopefully, you know, we get rain this summer. So, but yeah, if you have any questions about any of the plants, just let me know. If you see something, and yes, I have everything labeled. If there's no label, it means there's a label close by or in another garden for the same type of plant. They're stainless steel, so they won't rust. I use a Brother P-Touch because the labels are actually UV resistant, supposedly. A lot of these have been out here for now. This will be the third season for some of them. They don't seem to be fading, but so you can see, you know, it's like Veronica. These are one of my new favorites, the Tiramisu Iris. But yeah, it's this way. It's easier for me to remember what I put where. And you know, when we have people over, it makes it easier because then I don't have to explain what everything is. So it does help out. So I gotta get back to work. I dug up all this yesterday. I've added all of our compost because we have 2 compost containers. The cinder block container, one over there, one on the other side of the property. And I'll do a video when we dig up those to show you what I do. Because it's clay soil, I'll show you what I do. It's a combination of a 2-foot long bulb drill on my cordless drill, a 15-pound pry bar, and a lot of muscle. And this way it breaks up the clay, and that's how we've gotten all of this to come out as it has. You know, a good one, you know, try to keep the deer away. The Walker's catmint. Another good deer protectant is Coreopsis, and there is a difference between deer resistant and deer deterrent. So a lot of things deer won't eat, but in the, you know, if that's all they have, they're gonna eat it. Where there are things that will actually deter them because of the smell of the plant. Catmint is one of it, Coreopsis is one of it, bee balm's a big one. So if you have roses or something that you don't want them to eat, you know, plant a barrier. You know, bee balm, Coreopsis, catmint, we strategically put them in locations like we did here with the new David Austin roses. I started putting, it's a low variety bee balm, so it only gets about 2 feet high, where the other bee balm is, you know, 5+ feet. So we're gonna put 2 more in here, and it just builds a barrier for the deer, so makes it more difficult, and then they just don't like it. But yeah, we took a Mount Laurel out here, which was not doing well. So we need to find. I got plants coming, and all of our peonies are coming up. The ones here they've been here for decades. They were buried in the back of the house, but now we have a lot of you know, truly, you know, showroom quality peonies. As you see, these are coming up. These actually are budding already. They have really dark red flowers. But my favorite is Bartzilla. It's really bright yellow flowers. But yeah, it's doing good. These, you know, I tried to experiment this year. I just, you know, it was supposed to be a mild winter, which it was. And I tried bucketing and wrapping the dahlias without digging them out. Figuring, you know, it was going to be, you know, wasn't going to work, but yeah, it didn't work. So the dahlias that we're going to put in the center, I will dig them out in the winter. You know, we'll put them in we have a root cellar, and, you know, bring them out next year. So again, gonna be doing a lot of more videos. Hopefully you watch.